Welcome, I'm Theo Foster. This is Nation in Conversation from the Nampo Harvest Day. With me is Dr. John Purchase. John, I want to talk about the Agriculture 5-year plan. Firstly, where does it originate from?
Yes, yeah, thank you very much. About July last year, Rolf Meyer walked into my office and he said that they've got an initiative with Minister Dlamini Zuma and whether the agricultural value chain would want to be part of this. And they do a presentation to her with the automotive industry. We did the presentation in early August and she immediately was very excited with the DG of DPME, and she promised us an audience with the President. I did a presentation to him. They gave me 15 minutes. He kept me busy for an hour and a half because he kept on asking really pertinent questions on every slide. So he then said, I'm very excited, I want a 5-year plan. And he said we must work through DPME. Obviously then other sectors of the economy also came in. I think with 24 sectors of the economy, this thing has just snowballed because everybody saw what we can achieve from a public-private growth initiative in the process. We were then sent back. We had a committee that developed this 5-year plan. We consulted the 10 major value chains in agriculture, collapsed this all into one plan, and then presented it to the presidency in the process.
Let's talk about the inhibitors. What was highlighted that need to be addressed?
Yes, there are 5 major inhibitors. The first one is market access. Because we are a net exporter, we're basically saturated with the products that we already provide in South Africa. So we've got to look for other markets, especially if we want to grow agriculture and bring new entrants into agriculture. But market access is difficult. It's around trade agreements, it's around sanitary and phytosanitary issues, it's around biosecurity, plant and animal health. So there are many protectionist issues in agriculture these days, or in trade, that we've got to look at. The second one is training and skills. Agriculture is science-based, it's high-tech these days. The third one is infrastructure. We have major problems around infrastructure, around our ports, our railways, and other infrastructure. Power, electricity, water, especially in the rural areas. Then the fourth one is finance. We need greater and cheaper finance, especially for developing agriculture, to finance new entrants into agriculture. And government can play a role of helping us de-risk that situation, because commercial banks alone cannot do it. And the fifth one is the plant and animal health situation, biosecurity, amongst other things. So those are the 5 inhibitors that we really need investment and we need support from government. If we can get those right, you'll attract investment into agriculture and then can move.
The other side of that coin is the enablers. What do we have going for us?
And that was our selling point to the President, is the enablers. In South Africa, we actually have a fantastic what we call agro-food system, or agro-beverages, an agro-fiber system. And we're competitive on the global market. That is our ability to put our products onto the international market at a price equal or lower than the international price and still make money, still got to be profitable. And we can do that with the majority of our value chains. So it's got a proven track record that we can be competitive. So that is one. The second one is our institutional capacity. We have strong commodity organizations, we have strong business organizations like Agbiz, private sector organizations that we can engage with government and we can lead in terms of what policies, what legislation do we need to create the enabling environment for competitive production. The third one is the adoption of technology, because we know that we use it correctly, it will drive our efficiencies in agriculture. So those are 3 of the major ones. There are a couple of other enablers too that we can leverage off to make sure that we can grow our agriculture sector.
John, it is exciting that we have the ear of the President. From me, Theo Foster, this is Nation Conversation from the Nampo Harvest Day.
Nation in Conversation, in collaboration with ENCA, moving the needle on the agriculture debate, in proud partnership with Senves, Bayer, Engen, Nedbank, Afgri, Grain SA, and John Deere, in association with Hinterland and Isuzu.